So today I'm making some soup that has kale in it. It's a really good creamy soup, and it also has sausage in it, and you could also put some potatoes as well, but I'm not going to put any potatoes because it runs up my sugar from being a diabetic. So I washed this kale here and I'm letting it drain, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off the edges here of the kale. See the stem here? I'm going to peel those off on the edges and put them in a pot here, and then we're going to boil it. Okay, so I took the stems off here, as you could see, off the kale after I washed it. And I broke off the pieces off the edges, and I put it in the pot here. So I'm going to put water in it, and I'm going to boil it at least 20 minutes. I wouldn't go over 25 minutes. That way it'll soften up. And I know you looking at this and say, oh, this is a lot of kale in the bowl. Well, it's going to shrink once you start boiling it. So, but I want to also say that, kale's very good for you, and you can actually buy it a really good deal. I've seen it like a handful of kale just for $1.19 for one. So it can vary in price, but depending on where you shop. But yeah, kale's really good for you. You could also put it in your salad and massage it with olive oil as well when you eat with your salad. And it's not as crispy that way. So, okay, next thing we're doing, we're going to boil it. So we got some mild premium sausage here I got at Walmart. And believe it or not, this is actually cheaper than using ground beef. So it actually makes it taste better with the kale and the kale soup. So I'm going to thaw this out for 3 minutes in the microwave and then put it in the pan and start cooking it. Okay, I just broke the sausage into pieces, put salt and pepper on it, and so now we are cooking the sausage. The kale soup is now, or I should say the kale is boiling now. I did put a little bit of olive oil and salt in it, so I'm going to boil it for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, now we are draining the sausage. Okay, now we're going to fry some onions and garlic to put in the soup. I don't know, maybe between 6 to 8 minutes. Okay, so after cooking the kale, I drained the kale, so now I'm going to put the kale back in the pot where we boiled the kale at, to make the soup. The onion and garlic is now done. We cooked it about 6 to 8 minutes. Got the sausage here in with the kale. Fixing to put the garlic and the onions in here for the soup. We're about to put some chicken broth in the soup and some whipping cream here to make it creamy. You can also use milk if you like. And depending on how much soup you want or how creamy or juicy you want, you could add more cream and chicken broth. Okay, so everybody knows that I'm a spice girl. So I am putting parsley flakes, a little bit of salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and some taco seasoning. And you could put whatever spices you want. You can actually add a little bit of Worcestershire, a little bit of soy sauce in it. This is the phase where you can make it the way you want it. You don't have to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. So, you make it how you want it to taste. So, yeah. So I'm going to put these spices in. Then I'm going to cook the soup probably about 15 minutes. The soup is ready now. I just wanted to let you know, at the Olive Garden, they actually call this soup Zuppa soup. But also, what's different about this soup is I made it more like keto because I'm a diabetic. And you can actually put potatoes in this soup, and that makes it like a true Zuppa soup. So potatoes actually run up my sugar, so that's why I didn't put any in the soup. But it's still, to me, just as tasty But here it is. Alright, here's the soup, y'all. Or what you can call zuppa. It don't have any potatoes in it, so this is more like a keto style. Look how good that looks. Yum, yum. Well, thank you for watching our video, and don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again.